Just fill out one of those when you feel like it.
Quiet! Quiet! Right. Well, now that we've seen the female members of the production, we'll sort out the casting of the various roles. Now, Andy Hudson will act as stage manager. As we know from the last show, the stage manager is probably the most important member of the production. So if he says something's to be done, you do it. And by the way, he will be assisted by Miss Lawson from Wentworth.
Hey, Andy, watch him, love. Go for it, Andy.
Quiet.
Get the hands moving, boy.
You better show her backstage, Hudson.
Hope you're on the pill, sweetheart.
Reynolds, report to me after work.
I'm sorry you got stuck with me.
I'm not. Andy, is that right?
Yeah. Look, well, why don't we start by sorting out this stuff? We might find something we need.
Yeah, sure. Well, what are you in for, Andy?
Let's just say I got a bit careless.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry about the fellas out there.
Listen, stop apologising, will you? They always give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Well, how come?
I don't know. They think I'm different, I suppose. So what they were saying out there, it's not true, you know.
I know. You got a nice smile, Andy. Should use it more often.
The midnight special, shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me.
That was very good. Keep this up, we could have a success.
Thanks, Miss Bell.
Hey, you're good, Margot.
Oh, get out.
No, I'm serious. You're bloody terrific. Showed Lou up for the Galarias.
That bastard. He'll be laughing on the other side of his face one day.
I tell you what, Margot, they'll have us doing grand opera next, eh?
Oh, come on. That's the only song I know. Well, well, if it isn't Mr. Do-Gooder. Wonder what his caper is.
Tony, what can we do for you?
Hello, Mrs. Bell. Could you do with a hand?
I'm sure we can, but I only work here. How's Jeff?
G'day, Tony. How are you?
Fine.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. Do you feel like lunch?
Yes, please.
How about looking after him for a while?
Sure thing.
Good man. The stage manager's a chap called Andy Hudson. You'll find him backstage somewhere, okay?
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Geez, you're a bit slow, Andy. I'd have had a gear off by now. But don't you fancy girls?
There's plenty of the other stuff in here if that's your go, Andy.
How do you put up with these creeps? Listen, you gotta stick up for yourself.
Well, that might be the way it works where you come from. But there's some bad bastards in here. I just keep my nose clean.
Know what I'd be doing?
You'll forget it. It's easier my way.
Well, what do you reckon, Andy? You gonna put a smile on the girl's face? We don't want the lads here to do it for you.
Talk to you like that?
Just ignore it, will you?
We could even bunk you up.
Now listen, you bastards, you can just lay off. If I was going to get off with anyone, it wouldn't be with one of you.
Get.
What'd you say that for?
I'm not letting them talk about me like that.
Yeah, well, that's okay for you, but I'm gonna cop it back in the cell tonight. Now, will you butt out of my business?
What's wrong, love? They have a go at you?
No. Oh, bleed now, Liz.
What?
They just told me that Neil's here at Woodridge.
Oh, use your head. They'd have locked him up in the nut house by now.
He's here, Lizzie. He's in the hospital. And I'll tell you something else for nothing. They can stick their bloody concert. I'm not hanging about here.
Don't be so stupid. If you had a good look around this place, it's like Fort Bloody Knots. No way knowing they let him anywhere near you.
Lizzie,
Excuse me, Lizzie, I've got a great idea for your sketch.
Well, as long as you don't ask me to strip, I don't mind what I do.
You're a beauty. Come on, I'll introduce you to your opposite number, eh?
Hello, Chrissy.
Bleed now. What do you want? I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Why? I'm only human. You're the best-looking chick in the group.
Piss.
I've also got plenty of money, if that makes any difference.
Listen, mate. It wouldn't make any difference if your name was Howard Hughes.
I'm doing 2 years over you. If anyone should bear a grudge, it's me.
Yeah. 2 years and all that bloody money coming from Campbell. You want to know what I got out of your bloody little fiasco, do you? I got 12 months and my kid taken away. You want to hear more?
Well, everybody, that'll do for today. We want Woodridge in one line along here, and Wentworth opposite.
Come on, hurry it up.
All right, no straggling. Come on, move it. Come on. Well, ladies, if the behaviour tomorrow is as good as it was today, we'll get along famously. Thank you, Mrs. Pell.
All right, move out and do it quietly.
Good double bloody Adolf Hitler and his Mrs. Eva Braun.
Come on, you two.
Tried anything? If I wanted anything out of him, I would have had to do the asking.
Bit shy, is he, love?
Oh, sure is, poor bugger. He's getting a hard time of it in there, too, I reckon.
Oh, he'll be all right. You've got enough front for the two of you.
Mrs. Barfield! Mrs. Hall! Oh. Somebody hear me, please!
Go on.
Oh, somebody, please! Please. Oh, Miss...
Locked you away from us, have they, child basher? I bet you couldn't wait to tell them what happened to you.
Oh, no, I didn't tell them anything.
Oh, yeah? Then how come they got you locked in here? Dave, I must think you need protecting. Laggers always need protection.
No, I didn't. Well, you can ask Miss Ferguson. She was there.
I believe her like I believe you, and you are a liar.
Oh, I swear it.
Oh, we swear it, do we? Well, think about this. You might think you're safe locked away in here, but you've got to eat. And you know who prepares the food? My mates. And you know what I can arrange to have put in your food?
No.
Anything I like.
Oh, yes, the smell of the grease paint, the lights. I think I'm hooked.
What do you mean, Hook? We haven't even smelt any grease paint yet. Hey, listen to this silly bugger, will you? You'd reckon she'd been invited to Las Vegas or something. We haven't even had any rehearsals yet.
When I am a big star on the television, Lizzie, I'll remember all the people that helped me out when I was starting, and it won't be you.
Chrissy, love, I don't reckon I got that many years left. Oh, Margot, where you been?
Isolation. I've just given that Dempster tart another serve about lagging and bashing up her kid.
Isolation, eh?
Yeah, thought she was as safe as houses up there. She nearly wet herself when I told her I could get her food doctored.
Oh, listen, don't go mucking about when we're going on with this concert thing, otherwise it could be cancelled.